Hello. Here's some more Final Fantasy XIV. So I don't have a ton of time tonight, so this might be a fairly short video, but I am looking forward to doing what we can. So yeah, we'll see how far we get. I hope that you are doing well and staying healthy and all the good stuff. So last time we were here, we got this Dress to Deceive quest. It says just to speak to the locals while I'm dressed in this outfit. So I need to come in here and equip these things. There we go. And yep, I look weird. But we're gonna come over here and talk to these guys now that we've got the quest gear on. I preach the teaching of Asmia the Warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? She is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Okay, there's 5. Where's this person? Are they in here or are they in the other room? Every time I see this name, I always want to say like, oh my god, like, you know, oh my god. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Wow. That was rude. Other person. Fine. Where is this other person? It's showing one over here. They're up. See that I didn't look in the right spot. Come back to, yeah, they were up. Directionally impaired, I'm telling you. And you are another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Well, if you're not gonna give me means to take care of myself, come on now. Sigh, and I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any opening. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. You guys are something. Something. Don't know that it's good. Let's see. What minion do we want today? Go with our Moogle friend. Where's this person? Oh, they're over there. I went too far. What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Jazz. Bancred people are mean to me. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Kira. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrant. Yeah. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. You remain in disguise. I don't like wearing this. Come on, Thancred. So we're going over there. Forget how to get out of this. I will never go the right way, though. I don't have my chocobo yet. Well, I have a minion chocobo. No, that's mount. Yeah. I have these, but I can't use them. See? Unauthorized to summon mount. Yeah, I have this little guy. Castaway chocobo chick. Unfortunately, I can't ride him. It's a cute little minion. Up there. Thancred, how'd you get up there? Yep. Ah, I'm gonna have a wolf attack me or something. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Thancred is dressed up. Check that out. You look absolutely smashing, Kira. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. I think of Little Mermaid when he says that. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldal, and I come to offer you succor. That looks like that. His face. This leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of a tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer. Yeah, that guy. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I am a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear as sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Oh, really? Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. The mumble was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amaja pay me. Of course. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Where are you going? Where are you going? Not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. I don't believe anything. You can swear all you want. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. There will be time enough to learn the truth. Exactly. I don't believe him. Sob. Well, I don't feel sorry for you. Kira, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Sure. I shall pry everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Cool. Speak with Minfilia at the Waking Sands. But recommend. Waking Sands is not over here. Waking Sands is western. Yeah, it's way over there. And I do have a Vesper Bay travel ticket. We'll head over there. Waking Sand. Cool. Ophelia. Welcome back, Kira. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Ooh, weapon. 18. That'll be cool. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to him and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to him and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. He is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Bonfire. Off we go then. Exit to Bay. Central Thanalan. Oh, it's all the way up there. We've got a little bit of a hike. Someday I will have a chocobo. That day is not today. So, if you have been following the Final Fantasy XIV news, I am curious what people's opinions of the Viper and Pictomancer classes jobs are. I personally am more excited about Pictomancer than I am Viper, but that probably doesn't really come as a surprise to anybody. I also am pretty excited about their new limited job that they've announced, Beastmaster. So I don't really know the specifics behind any of that. The Viper class, the Pictomancer, or Beastmastery. I've just seen that they've announced them and just the bare bones basics. That Viper is going to be more of a physical DPS. The Pictomancer is more of magic. And that Beastmastery is the limited job. Kind of like Blue Mage. I'm pretty excited about Pictomancer and Beastmastery. So we'll see. I'm pretty, and they've announced the new race. They like an Endwalker. They added the male bunnies, and this one they're adding the male cats, which for the life of me I can't think of what they're called. Not Rothgar. I don't know. But they are adding the female version of those. So that's pretty cool. Don't think I can go this way. That doesn't look like I can cross it. I gotta go cross it. Which those look pretty neat too. Can't say that I will race change right away, but it is one that it might be kind of cool to play one for a while. I do like, I will say, I do like changing races in this isn't, you have to buy these Fantasias from the store. You do get one apparently, because I didn't buy this. You do get one for free when you create the character, or not when you create it. Maybe it's when you've been subscribed a certain amount of time. You get one in the mail. And since this was a new character, I took a I have one that was waiting for me in my mail. So I do have access to one, and this will let me recustomize my character. I can change their race, change how they look. You get to change voices. You're basically recreating the character. They do have which I haven't finished this, the Beauty's Only Scalp Deep. That lets you recustomize like hairstyles, hair color, that kind of stuff. If you want to change the bigger stuff like race, facial structure, that kind of stuff, you have to. Fantasia. But they're really not that expensive. I remember when, oh gosh, I remember in Warcraft when you couldn't recustomize your character. But race changes in Warcraft are a little bit more expensive, I believe, than Final Fantasy. I've only ever bought one of those in Warcraft, and it was actually a faction change. I went from Horde to Alliance, and it was a long time ago. I changed my Orin Druid to a Night Elf Druid. Didn't have a lot of options, races there at the time. I think Worgen, I think it was post Cataclysm. Anyway, I believe that was more expensive, but it was also a faction change. But I am usually pretty happy with how cheap the race changes are in this. Mostly because I don't do it that often. And it's cheap enough that I don't feel like, oh, well, I'm just going to be stuck playing this for a while. Nah. I feel like I can change. And I think people do change quite frequently. And Final Fantasy, it's kind of, it's made that way. Like, as you can see, it's all this one character that's the different jobs. I have the different jobs all in the one character. They expect that you'll be race changing. So that's kind of cool. What are the... I don't know how you would pronounce it. Habas? Who is Uplander? Come to tent ring of Mutamix Bubbly Pop. Me. I can't say anybody's name. I like the goblins. The ones that aren't hostile. Fighty tool drinks an airy self. What? When full of airy self, Fighty tool changes to stony shine. Name of materia. Who are these people? If materia join with other Fighty tool, then big eyes. Fighty tool gains power of airy self. They're teaching me how to use materia. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minphilia. Yes, I am. Yes. Tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minphilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty tool me. Yes, I did. I brought you a sword, a Fighty tool. Fighty tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. Yeah. The materia master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty tool. Yes. Materia join with Fighty tool. Everyone is very excited about this. Fighty tool gains power materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty tool to Minphilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. I feel like he should be all muffled behind that thing. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. Okay, you get that just from using it. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from something as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain cased with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of... We good? Yeah, I go back to Minphilia. Cool. Brain case. Right. I am actually going to head, since I'm kind of close to town. I mean, not really. Kind of. I'm going to head over to Limsa Laminsa because I want to get this done. People are doing fates. People are completing fate. That guy looked like he almost died there because when you join a fate, it sinks your level down. And as soon as you complete the fate, it unsinks you. but your health is still at what it was. So your health is still that of like a level 15 or below, but you're now level 90. So it looks like you just like tried to die in like 2 seconds. Like, ugh, I have no health. Right, let's there's a crystal over here. Up landing. Limsa, yes. Hi, Ellies. Are you coming to say hi tonight? Wow, where are you? You are somewhere upper decks. I don't get there. Let's go to this one. Who knows? I don't know Limsa very well. It was the other one. Take me there. Nope, that's a door that I can't walk through. That's right. I just walked into a door. But this is where I need to be. Jump off of here. Nope, invisible wall. Don't need to go that way anyway, but I was curious if I could jump on there. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, friend, I beg of you, retrieve for me the tools of my trade, for I am none other than Jan the Eighth, Cough the Eighth, Sweet Ugh, Erg. There you go. Could this be? Yes, I can feel it. The light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live. Yeah, I'm familiar with this animation. Every time you summon him, he kind of does that. And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Be gone, foul demon. Oh, poor Lalafell. Run. Run, Lalafell. Bye. That's just green hair. And so I ask, how do you feel, madam? Why, it's as if, in but a single magnificent moment, I traveled beyond the void and returned to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. Could it be? Yes, it must. How else to explain such power? You are the one whose coming was foretold. You, yes, you. That is an interesting response to that. In the flesh, madam. A beauty reborn. Yay. Why do I look so shocked? No, you leave me alone. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again bestow my gifts on a realm bereft of beauty, a kindness I intend to repay in full. No, you leave me alone. Nope, get away from me. Do you fear that your own hairstyle is becoming... Fear the specter of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. Go away. As the madam before you, as the very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness I shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make reservation moons even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles. No, for proving a staunch ally to good taste when all others turned a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodging. Still waiting on it. Shall hasten to the scene, yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of wonders ordinary women shall never know. I look so confused. Do come back. I've not made my next appointment. Well, he's happy. Can be redeemed for a single visit. Yeah, they give you a free one. And yeah, now I can use his services. No matter what you change at him, it's going to cost 2,000 gil. Jump up this way. Jump. But yeah, if I change just one thing or if I change 5 things, it costs 1,000 gil. Airship landing. Where's my ticket? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right. So that is going to be it for me tonight. I have run out of time. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with some Final Fantasy XIV. I really, really appreciate it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribe, it always makes my day and it really helps out the channel a lot. I also have a Discord in case anybody wants to come hang out. It's pretty quiet and chill, but I do try and post there whenever I have new videos go up or any other announcements, that kind of stuff. And it'd be great to have you come hang out. That's always very cool. Yeah, so until next time, please take care and I'll see you later. Bye.